Yo. We'll do a quick episode. It's been a long time. Busy times. I'm sure everybody's busy. Just go through the teams real quick. Tell you guys what I know about the people. Obviously, I'm Ohio State. I'm Primo. It's Cooley. It's second in command. He's already at the game too. He's starting to get ranked, trying to get his thing together. Job Beast. Texas A&M. It's a good user. Always in the playoff mix. Texas Tech. Shadow. He's out here. He's grinding, 50 plus, still trying to compete with the young gunners. Freeman, probably one of the best players here. He's got a solid team, good recruiting ground. He's probably winning the SEC a lot. He's always in the mix. Joined the Navy. Trevor, he's always in the mix too. LSU's a nice team to start with, but he's managed to make them, consistent. It's year three. Still a lot of the real players on this team, just they're athletic beasts, so they'll be good at least, next couple seasons. We'll see when his players start to take over the entire roster. You got Baker, who's Washington. He took them from, so-so. Now they're the number one team in the land. He's a former champ as well. All three of them, by the way, former champs. Baker's he's really good. He blew me out when we played, so he's very young and still good at the game. We got Newman, Virginia Tech. He's turning it around, quiet, not really in the chat. Um, he's a solid user, good good gameplay style, very unique. He does what he does. He'll maybe make the playoffs if he can keep it up. Motown, it's a 2K guy. He's running the 2K ship right now, but he's still good at college football. Decent, not great. You know, it takes time to go, to get on that level. But he's good at 2K. He's a champion there. Uh, he's still in the mix, very active. So we'll see if he can get Syracuse in the playoffs one of these years. You got Javi, is the defending champion. He beat Texas in the Natty last season. Um, he's inconsistent. He's busy with life and stuff. In his 40s. He got to we got to see. But I mean, right now Notre Dame moved to the Big Ten, so he's in the Big Ten and he's representing. He's big game against USC coming up, so we'll see how that goes. Spectre, Penn State, pretty good recruiter, another old head. It's 50 plus crew. He's in the mix right now. He might make the playoffs. You got to play me, so he's got to earn it at least. We'll see. He also got to play Cooley, so I mean he's got his work cut out. Tennessee, Keys, he's quiet in the chat, doesn't really make noise. He hasn't been in the playoffs yet, and he's not ranked right now. SEC is tough, so it's going to be tough sledding to get ranked. It's a very lot of good teams there. KJ, he's good at the game. He's a Madden champion. He's a really good recruiter with Auburn. He's not as active as he was last cycle. He's in his 20s, so he can, you know, chasing the hoes and the drinks or whatever. So he he's good at the game. He'll show up if he makes the playoffs. He'll push hard for that, but otherwise he'll be quiet and keep doing his thing. Taco Splitter, uh, I think he's from like Brazil. He's in the mix. He's always like ranked. He'll finish the season ranked, but again, the SEC. You guys pick those SEC teams. And that's what you get. Like 8, 9 users in there. You're gonna have a lot of user games and take some lumps. It's middle of the pack, but Oklahoma's it's a good spot. They got Texas recruits, so you can always keep them afloat. You got Johnny, Georgia, probably the best recruiter in the league, and he's got the best team to recruit in the league. So, prestige of Georgia, the recruiting ground, the adjacent states, Bama, Florida, all the South, that's so he can get his team's always like 97, 99 overall. Similar to Texas. Texas not maybe not so much, but they'll go back and forth with the 99s probably all season. All cycle. He's an SEC too. He's runs different offenses. A lot of hurry up this season. He might slow it down. He might go back to the wishbone. We'll see. He has not won a championship here. He wins his championships in other leagues, specifically TML. He's got like 10 super championships over there. Probably got a couple of Super Bowls over there too. He never won a Super Bowl in Madden STE, and he never won a Natty in college football STE. But he's always in the mix. He's always in the playoffs. So it wouldn't shock me if this was his year. Jay Gold, he's quiet this year. He's got a lot of leagues, got a lot of stuff going on. 2K guy, but he's got a lot of college football leagues. He's just kind of quiet. If he plays and he focuses, he shows up, he'll win. Takes a lot of CPU sim losses, and season's always over pretty much by week 7. Fed's very quiet, old man, another 50 plus. He took his home team, San Diego State. He's decent at the game. It's hard to tell. You don't really play that often against users, and his team is always outmatched. So what can you say? He's competitive though. He's out there to win. He don't play around when it comes to that. He thinks in his head he thinks he's at least as good as the 40-year-olds, if not all of us. He think he probably could take us all. At least if he played like 2 out of 3, he thinking he can at least get 1 out of 3. That's just his mind. He's not a defeated type. He doesn't think that he doesn't go into games thinking he's gonna lose. He thinks he can win every game. So that said, he's got him ranked, and his cupcake schedule is probably maybe 1 or 2 more seasons. He might be in the playoff mix. Will Atlanta? I mean, not Atlanta. Um, Alabama, good schedule. I mean, SEC, good team, good recruiting. Teams always 95 to 99 range, so he'll be good to maybe make the playoffs. I mean, we did this SEC Big Ten challenge this year. SEC smoked the Big Ten, so they got all pushed up in the rankings. So even when they're losing to each other, because they all rank so high, they don't fall too far, so they can all still be ranked. So it might be like 5 or 6 of them this time. Even though the SEC has not won a natty this year, it's been the ACC, then the Big Ten. Memphis, Chan Beast, he's very quiet in the chat. He's really good at playing the computer, so I think he's got pretty much computer games left. He just has to play the games. He's one of those guys. He's very busy. Doesn't keep up with the chat. Doesn't really check on the games. And sometimes we advance fast, obviously, if we don't have a lot of games being played. So he's susceptible to sim losses. Mayo, the 2-time champ from last cycle with Johnny's team, Georgia, the best recruiter in my opinion, in the league. So now he's out on his own trying to recruit his own team, and he has some sanctions season 1 because he had a disconnect while down, didn't talk to the amends and all that stuff. But he's past that now. He's got his team together. You know, he's got a big game against Notre Dame, defending champs. We'll see how that goes. Whoever wins that is probably going to make it to the Big Ten championship and play Washington, most likely. King Cozy, he's all right, but Florida is in the SEC, so there's a lot of killers in there, and he can kind of win some games, but not too many. against the users in there. So he had a nice little hot streak last cycle where he was ranked and he was giving people some run, but he's cooled off, you know, back to quiet. And we'll see how that goes. Coach is gonna get fired, by the way. So there've been some firings that I could see some more happening. Young Weez, he's a really good player. Um, Legend has it he wins every league, and they just call it the Weezy Show. I've known him for a while since PTFL Madden days. It's like 10 years ago type stuff. Um, he's good at the game, but he has not yet won here in SCE. But he's got Arizona, Arizona State, whatever, looking solid. You know, he built up. I mean, they're a decent team to start with, but he's built them up. He's recruiting good enough to keep them in the 90 plus range, which is competent. You can compete with them. You know, obviously you got a coach very good when you're going against the 99s versus the 94s or 92s, wherever he's at. Hero Bill, he used to be Wisconsin. He got fired. So now he's Sam Houston. He's played 2 times. This guy's not really found the rules. I don't know. Maybe he DC'd or something. But anyways, he's in another realm. Just saw here Sam Houston playing the CPU, getting better at the game. Maybe he'll make an appearance in the next couple seasons. Clemson, Mr. Put It On You, he's a year one champion. Pretty good. And yeah, nothing really to say. He's ACC goes to Clemson pretty much. Living the high life. He's North Carolina. He's decent at the game, quiet in the chat, just plays every now and then when he can. Um, Obviously, the more you play, the more you'll get better. He's ranked. That's good, you know, but took a sim loss to Miami because his scheduling was tight and his communication was lacking. Florida State, big game for San Diego State to get past Florida State. I think Florida State's a more prestigious team, better overall. So we'll see. I'm not seeing his user games. He's pretty quiet in chat, but I see they reached out, so we'll see what happens. Stone thrower, I don't know what's going on with him. He's probably done with the league. He's been he's been pretty quiet in the chat, just taking L's. He lost all his user games. He's gonna get fired regardless. So yeah. Kyle, his 2K ball. I think this is XX efficient. He changed his name. 2K guy. He's all right. He's ranked, so good for him. We'll see how that goes. Insano, he's done it for a while in the Madden scene, eight plus years ago. He's good at the game. I've seen him win some Super Bowls and various Madden leagues. He has yet to win. He's yet to win here. He's just came in here, you know, just get back into things. You know, he took a little retirement, a couple of years from Madden, and now that the college came out, you know, he's dipping his toes back in the water. Similar to Weezy, they both just came out of retirement for the college experience. We'll see how that goes if he can make some noise here. C Winters is a good player from TML. He was here a little bit last cycle. I think he made the playoffs. He's pretty good. And he joined the SEC, so SEC's got a lot of comp. White Dizzle, that's Insano's cousin. I don't know much about him, but he's here, so we'll see how that goes. Well, that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the guys. We can go through the conferences really quick, see what's going on. You know, Big Ten, like I said, it's going through Washington. Then it's going to come down to USC and Notre Dame. You know, they got a big game. You know, so we gonna see. And then we got old head, not old head, and then I don't know what's going on with him. But he started the team he took over was like 1-4, so he turned it around a little bit. So he's trying to salvage the Michigan because he joined mid season. So we'll see how that goes. Sam Houston, hey, he's doing good things out there, so it's good for him. But that's ease up on the restarts. But it's a lot of 60 overalls. Yeah, so he's going against teams that are his level. He might mess around and get a conference championship after being fired from the Big Ten. Joins Conference USA, and hey, look at him. Well, we have nothing in the MAC. Mountain West Feds. He has a conference loss though. That's interesting. But yeah, he's number one team in the conference, so it'll be him and Boise State probably for the conference championship game. Wow, a lot of bad teams. Boise's actually better than him. So I mean, he's 74 overall. He's not really doing a good team with team building, but you know, season three. I don't know what star they started off with, but I don't know. Maybe I'm too hard on people, but I feel like if I had a team, they at least 80 by season three, right? I don't know. I understand that the settings and everything, people transfer out and all that stuff, but who cares? Just go after people that nobody else is going after. Just put them in your team, figure it out later. Move them around, change positions, do whatever you got to do, but get that team up, redshirt them, do whatever. Let the bums go. Take in the good players. Even if you can only get 20 players a year or 15 a year, it's like you don't really need 85 players. You just need like 60. You know, focus. Just get somebody in there in the building. Leave it to the big teams to cut their 4.5, 4 or 5 star recruits. For you, there's less small teams. Just get what you get, and make it work. Hit the transfer portal. I know you locked out of everything probably, but they made it so it's a lot of open. So it's stuff out there. You gotta work. You gotta be smart about it. Ain't nothing in the Pac-12, SEC. Like I said, it's a monstrous conference. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Ole Miss is a sleeper, so he out here and taking people's souls, you know. But he lost his last game, so he ain't be that good. Maybe it was a sim. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of good stuff. Just look at Mississippi State, 2 star in it. Yeah. So there you go. A lot of good teams. LSU, I mean, I would say one, two, three, four of them pretty pretty locked into the playoffs. Like even if they lose, they're still gonna make the playoffs. Um, they have to lose multiple. I would say they have to take 1, 2 losses to get out. Um, I mean, these ones ain't probably making it. They gotta win out, and they need help. But that's what it's looking like. You got nothing in the Sun Belt, and yeah, the ACC. They're making a little noise. You know, getting better. Clemson, Virginia Tech is coming up. Is still there. Kyle's making some noise despite the team being only 879 overall, 3 star. If he can recruit, well, you never know. He might make something happen. North Carolina, same thing. Get those recruits, get that overall up, maybe make something happen. Because he only lost a sim to Miami, so I mean, it's not impossible for the ACC to make some noise. Syracuse has got it. He built the team up. Good job. 90. Um, Florida State 89. So yeah, I mean, and then SMU is just dog shit. He's pretty toast. So yeah, they got it. You got Memphis that's just gonna coast. He should make he will make the playoffs. He's gonna get clapped, but he's gonna make the playoffs. Raise his coaching prestige. I don't think he's gonna take any coaching job. He likes this emptiness. And it's like it's good for scheduling purposes because computer you can schedule them whenever you want. So I understand that. Big 12, Wheezy, Shadow, and J Gold. Just it's quiet conference. J Gold's not active that much. He play when he play. People got lives. I get it. Big Ten, like I said, if it's these two, got to figure out who's gonna take out, who's gonna attempt to take out Washington. We did a fantastic job building that team up. I mean, I think they started off like 80, 94. So I mean, teams are even here, 94, 94, just about even. And then you got Notre Dame 97, 99, 96, real good. Penn State 96, 96, 96. I mean, my team 92 is all right. Then UCLA, they got some work to do, 84s. Michigan 92, so this team is decent. Oregon left, but that's a great ass fucking team. Jesus. So yeah, that's just it. I just wanted to give a quick rundown of what's going on. I'll hit the bracket too, just to get a preview, so I see what I'm saying. Like SEC got one, two, three. Well, it's just three right now. Georgia, LSU, Texas A&M, and Texas. So one, two, three, four. So it's four of them. Big Ten got Washington, Notre Dame, Penn State. That's three. ACC got Clemson and Miami and Virginia Tech. So they got three too. Big 12 got Arizona State. And then Memphis is out there. It'll change a little bit. I think Arizona can coast. He shouldn't lose a game again, especially in the conference. He'll win the conference chip. Virginia Tech is, yeah. I mean, if he can avoid the ACC championship, he can get in that way. Like if somehow North Carolina was in the ACC championship versus Miami or something like that, but I think they might go head to head, and he might get pushed out. Miami, and Virginia Tech play each other. Or no, you forgot Clemson's out there. So yeah, one of them is going to play Clemson. So the other, whoever doesn't play Clemson is going to be safe pretty much. And then even the one that plays Clemson, they might stay in depending on how the game goes and how that all registers. So it's one of those situations. So but it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. I can see Penn State falling out because you got to play me. Not saying I'm going to win because you got a better team and my hands are old, but it's possible. So who can I see lose coming out of this? Penn State can fall out. Notre Dame obviously can fall out. They usually lose to USC. Um, that's honestly it. I don't think it's going to be too much shakeup. I think everybody else is going to, even if they lose, going to stay in it. Texas going to stay in it. If he loses, Texas A&M going to stay in it. If he loses, because they're going to lose to teams ranked higher than them, and they're like, well, it was a really good team. So Georgia's going to stay in if they lose. LSU going to stay in if they lose. Washington's going to stay in if they lose, unless they lose to somebody unranked. And they still might stay in it. He's not going to lose somebody unranked. So yeah, there you go. I think Penn State and Notre Dame already wants that shaky, and Virginia Tech. I don't know who he plays left, but yeah, that'll be interesting to see who do they play, who can actually fall out. Penn State got you already lost to them, so you got UCLA and Ohio State, so he can maybe fall out. You got to beat both of those games at Ohio State. Good game. Okay, he's probably gonna lose that. What was the other one? Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech got Miami. She's gonna lose that one. Damn, that's tough. He's probably gonna get well if he wins. He one of them is going to drop probably. He could take care of Virginia, but that one's tougher. And then you got who's the other one that could maybe fall out? Not Arizona State. Is it Texas A&M? Let's see. No, I don't even think Texas A&M can fall out. But let's see. LSU. So even if he lost to LSU, he'd be all right. He had to beat Oklahoma. He should be all right. Texas. I mean, he's gonna chill. He should be good. Two computers ended. What I got left? Oh, easy sledding. Notre Dame. Let's see. Yeah, so he just got to get through this. This is the game for him. Winning these in basically. And USC got to and USC got to win two in the end. So, but there you go. That's pretty much it. We're getting close to playoff time. And yeah, that's where we at right now. All right. You guys have a great day.